Hey, what's going on, guys? You're watching the Modding Corner, and today we're going to be discussing why we will never get Super Saiyan 4 in Xenoverse 2. And since you guys enjoyed my little discussion video I made a couple weeks ago, I decided to just try and make these a little bi-weekly series just to keep content consistent every week. So with all that being said, let's just get right into it. So ever since we got the Daima pack, I've seen a lot of disappointment in the fandom of how we never got a Super Saiyan 4 transformation for Dragon Ball Daima. And honestly, while I would have liked to be proven wrong, there was no shot we were getting this. At first I thought we could have seen Daima 4 because they made the design far more Xenoverse friendly, but upon further inspection, I see some things that could cause some issues. For one, we don't really get too many transformations that can change the character size, and the other issue we all overlooked is just how big the transformation is. Now, I know I've already gone on record that I think Xenoverse made Daima 4Ku a tad too big, but I definitely can't see them making a size changing transformation. But it's not just Super Saiyan 4 I think we aren't getting a transformation for in this game. Assuming Future Saga Chapter 3 and 4 are the final DLCs, we only have about 2 more chances to get a new transformation. But will we? In my opinion, the only logical transformation that we can get is something like Ultra Supervillain, as that's something that can be added to every race, as well as it being the theme of the DLC. Forms like Super Saiyan 4, while popular, are only available to the Saiyan race, so it would be kind of a pain in the ass to set up, only for 1 or 2 races to have it. Now, I'm going to be breaking down all the post-launch transformations to see from a developer standpoint as to why would they add things like Beast, but not Super Saiyan 4. First, we have Potential Unleashed, which was in a post-launch update in Xenoverse 1. And honestly, like most Xenoverse 1 transformations, it's just a simple aura change. Sure, it gives you stat increases, but aesthetically, it changes absolutely nothing. Next, we got Super Saiyan Blue from the Infinite History DLC, and this was extremely easy to add. Even before Infinite History, we knew that Blue was coming because we saw it in the game files well before it was ready. Hell, they even released a transformation glitch because it still had Super Saiyan's green eyes. Gee,
boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
Afterwards, we got Blue Evolution, which again is just a simple aura color change, but it actually does change the pupils. However, it does absolutely nothing to the body, as Evolution does have bigger muscles. Then we got Super Saiyan God, which was pretty cool. It has a timing mechanic that makes it stand out, and it's a perfect transformation if you just like comboing your opponent. Yet again, aesthetically, it's just a hair color and aura change. God has way slimmer proportions than Base or Super Saiyan, and while it's barely noticeable depending on who's drawing it, it's still a very key part of the design. The next transformation that was added was Beast, and I would like to say they did a good job. The unique combo is cool and everything, but the transformation takes hella long to activate, and god dang it, I just can't ignore this. Who at Dimps decided to give Beast these big ass, dumb ass eyes? Seriously, this ruins the entire look for me. This would fit something like Super Saiyan God, as those take on the more eggshell design, but they could have just used like the 003 eyes or something. However, a plus side to this is that it's the first transformation for all races since Potential Unleashed way back in Xenoverse 1, and that's pretty huge for them. Now, the next and final transformation at the time I'm writing this is Mastered Ultra Instinct, which is another hair color change, but at least they only changed the pupil to the UI eyes. Hopefully we can get a real DYT file exclusive to Ultra Instinct hair instead of just using the white BCS one, but I digress. Now, what do all these post-launch transformations have in common? If you said that they're all transformations, I will jump out the screen and slap you. It's that they all follow one of 3 rules. Aura changes, color changes, sometimes an eye or pupil change, but that's as far as any Saiyan transformation is able to go. But what about non-Saiyan transformations that change size and shape, like Turn Giant or Purification? See, the problem with these two, as well as the Power Pole Pro to an extent, is that they are simply just different characters disguised as transformations, as they play completely differently, and you cannot use any of your CAC skills in these, especially in the case of Purification, which would have been far more fun and chaotic if they didn't just turn you into a worse version of Kid Buu. Now, the last case I heard was, well, Breakers get all the transformations for the characters, and they get transformable hair. And while I do agree we are definitely getting hoed in the hair department, we have to understand that the Breakers transformations aren't transformations. Let me explain. Breakers has the Transpheres, which makes you more and more like said character. Sure, that may include hair and eye changes, but that also includes outfit changes to your character, leading to them looking nothing like how you designed them to be. Though in GT's case, that's probably extremely accurate. But then at that point, we would be right where we were with the giant impurification situation. And isn't customizability all we want out of Xenoverse 2? If not, then what's stopping you from just changing the color of the pants on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku to match your CAC? Hey, I'm not judging, I've done that before. But yeah, I think that's why we should finally put the Super Saiyan 4 cope to rest. But hey, if they do add it, feel free to tell me how wrong I am in the comments. I'm trying to get more videos out between my modding and creative stuff, so if you enjoy this type of video, be sure to like and subscribe so I can make more content like this. Also, if you want to go a step beyond, you can become a channel member and get your name at the end of all my videos, as well as various Discord benefits, assuming I have that shit up by now. God, I hate this app. Don't forget to follow my other socials if you just want to see more of me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Please, Bandai, prove me wrong.